Today is Dinosaur Story Day. Before we start the story for the day, I'm going to ask you please to subscribe and then ring the bell so that you can get notification when the next story comes out. Today our story from the Dinosaur Adventures is about the Brachiosaurus, the nosy dinosaur. This story is written by Catherine Vitch and illustrated by Louise Forshaw. Look at this Brachiosaurus with a long neck. Millions of years ago, huge dinosaurs with very long necks feasted on forest leaves. Bobby, the Brachiosaurus, wasn't fully grown yet, but he still had a very long neck. Bobby's favorite thing to do was use that long neck to be as nosy as possible. Look at Bobby here, with his long neck poking through the bushes to see what he can see. He's very nosy. One day, Bobby was munching on leaves as usual when Posy, the Podokesaurus, rushed by, carrying some moss in her mouth. There she goes. "What are you doing, Posy?" Bobby asked. But Posy had disappeared behind a bush, and because Bobby was nosy, he stretched his long neck over the bush to see where Posy had gone. "Bobby, you've woken my babies!" cried Posy. "Oh, look at the babies here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's Posy saying, "You've woken my babies!" And Bobby with his long neck peering in to see what he can see. Bobby went back to munching leaves, but it wasn't long before he heard a loud snore coming from behind a rock. "Who's there?" Bobby asked, but no one answered. Look there, he's fast asleep, snoring. Bobby stretched his very long neck to peep behind the rock. He gently nudged a snoring dinosaur. "What are you doing?" grumbled a grumpy Brachytrachelopan called Ben. "I was fast asleep before you stuck your nose in. Go away!" So Bobby peered over the rock and he woke this dinosaur, who wasn't very pleased. It's a Brachytrachelopan. Bobby's day was not going well. He was feeling a bit sorry for himself when he saw a group of Yandusaurus playing tag. Here they are running around playing tag. That looks fun, thought Bobby, so he set off after them. The Yandusaurus zipped through the forest. They were much smaller and speedier than Bobby. They leapt over logs, skidded around trees, and squeezed under branches. Until Bobby lost them. He stretched out his long neck to look around. He was about to give up and go home when he heard some giggling from behind a clump of trees. What was so funny? Bobby needed to know. He used his long neck to push the branches to get a better look. Look at him here, pushing his head through the branches. He wants to see who's giggling behind the trees. Bobby's head and neck squeezed through. He saw the Yandusaurs running throwing leaves over each other. Oh, look at them. Look at them all throwing the leaves here. Bobby laughed, and one of them spotted him. "Hey, what are you doing, Nosy?" cried Yasmina, the eldest young Yandusaurus. Then in the distance there came a roar. "Megalosaurus, run!" shouted Yasmina. Oh, look at that. Let's see if we can get a good view. But Bobby's head and neck were stuck fast between the tree's branches. "Help!" cried Bobby. "My head is stuck." Oh, look at him here. Look at him. The Yandusaurus sped back to help. They're all trying to help him. They climbed on top of each other until they'd made a tall tower. Then the littlest Yandusaurus at the top pushed Bobby's head hard. Look at this. They all made a tower, stood on top of each other, and then the smallest Yandusaurus pushed Bobby's head to try and free him. But the Yandusaurus weren't strong enough to push Bobby out. Old Ben heard all the noise and came to help. "Let's try pulling Bobby out," he said. So the Yandusaurus and Ben all grabbed hold of Bobby's tail. 1, 2, 3, pull! Do you think they're going to get him out? All the dinosaurs pulled as hard as they could, but Bobby was still stuck fast. "Again!" yelled Ben, and he pulled so hard he toppled backwards. Oh, look, he fell right backwards. Luckily, the little Yandusaurus managed to scramble out of the way before being squashed. Suddenly, Posy arrived with her babies. Here she is, arriving with her babies. "Help!" called Bobby. "I'm scared." Look at him there, stuck in the tree. Then Pablo, one of the Podokesaurus babies, had an idea. He grabbed a big leaf and scrambled along Bobby's back. Carefully, Pablo crawled through the branches onto Bobby's head. "Be careful, Pablo," cried Posy. The roars were getting louder as the Megalosaurus got closer. "I'm not sure how you can help with that leaf, little one," said Bobby. "I may be small, but wait and see," said Pablo. Then he tickled Bobby's nose with the leaf. Look at him tickling. Pablo wrapped his arms and legs tightly around Bobby's head and waited. "Ah, tissue!" Bobby sneezed so hard his head shot out from between the branches. He was out. "It's good to be curious," said Ben as they escaped, "but always check before poking your nose into things." And the Megalosaurus was something Bobby did not want to find out about. And that is the end. There's Bobby, the nosy dinosaur. He stuck his nose in everywhere, and yes, that was when he got stuck in the tree. Lucky his friends helped him to get out, and with one big tissue, he was free at last. I hope you enjoyed that story. I sure did. I'm going to see you again soon, maybe with a dinosaur story. maybe with a ghost story, maybe with a fairy tale. What is your favourite story? Please let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to say bye-bye, Serena. Bye-bye, everybody. See you soon. Mwah.